This is the best piece of advice I've ever heard about building a high net worth. It came from a millionaire I looked up to as a kid, and it stuck with me ever since. I was worrying that I'd never have enough money to afford the things that I'd always dreamed about having. His exact words to me were, "Don't worry about earning millions. Instead, focus on the first 100,000 because after that, your net worth will go crazy." I didn't fully understand him at the time, but I did what he said, and lo and behold, it worked. So why is the first $100,000 the hardest? Well, there are two main reasons for this. The first one is your earning power. Think of this like your level in a video game. You just haven't been playing long enough to build up your skills and, therefore, can't compete with the more experienced players. This is the exact same when it comes to making money when you're younger. This issue is actually getting even worse. A recent study found that Gen Z have about 86% less buying power than my generation. The boomers did at the same age. This is partly due to older people staying in the workforce for longer, meaning that higher paid positions are harder to come by. But it isn't all doom and gloom, as the internet offers a great way for younger people to make far more money than the older generation, as most of them don't understand how to use Instagram, let alone build an online side hustle. When it comes to tech, there aren't that many boomers that can keep up with you guys, not like me. The second reason your first $100,000 is the hardest is your lack of compound interest. Think of your money like a snowball. You roll it down a hill by investing money, and as it rolls, it picks up more snow, which is your compound interest. The bigger your snowball gets, the more snow it collects and, therefore, the more compound interest you make. Sounds amazing, right? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. Right now, if you don't have at least $100,000, then your snowball isn't big enough for it to pick up any significant income. You essentially can't really benefit from compound interest. I mean, let's say you invest $10,000 in an S&P 500 index fund and get an average yearly return of 7%, which has historically been the amount investors can expect. After 5 years, your money will have grown from $10,000 into $14,176. That's 5 whole years to earn $4,176. That's why it's so hard to reach the first $100,000. It's all about how much you can contribute to your investing pot rather than how much compound interest you're making. This means you're gonna have to make more money any way you can. Honestly, it was no different for me. I remember doing at least 3 different side hustles at the same time in order to earn enough money. We will talk about it in next video.